second, it's gone forever. Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. I was just getting ready to take Belle to school and she's not feeling well. And I could kind of tell because we came back from my mom's yesterday from Nova Scotia and she wasn't really eating a lot yesterday. She didn't have supper and I could just tell something was off. So she came down the stairs this morning, immediately asked for non-drowsy Gravol. I said, we don't have any. And she just kind of sat on the couch and I said, you don't have to go to school if you don't want to. And she just kind of looked at me and went, so she's staying home. I'm not driving her to school. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready. I've been trying to do that in the mornings lately, just makes me feel better. And I'm gonna give you guys a house tour in this video. It's not gonna be a pretty house tour. I decided I don't need to fancy and clean my house up in order to show you guys we moved to our dream house. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean myself up and then I'm gonna flip around and we're gonna do a little bit of a tour of my messy house. Maybe we'll make my bed, I don't know. And I'll show you guys where we're living and give you a little bit of a life update. All right, let's fix this.
For me, isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby.
Alright, I am ready. I have myself dressed. I've got my hair done. So we're gonna go ahead and go downstairs and start from the bottom. I'll take you to my front porch and show you a little bit without giving away where I live and walk you through my house. I'm just thinking right now because I haven't walked through and I didn't. Anyway, it's gonna be a real house tour. It's probably messy. Let's go. No, you're not going. So I wanted to show you guys really quickly this tree I got at Costco. So I'm actually outside and I'm not getting rained on, so that's kind of nice. And I put a little bow on our bench here. I just love it. I love my porch, you guys. And then I had this welcome sign that my mom got me and I decided to go ahead and just cover the heart with a bow just to make it kind of Christmassy, but I'll try and take a little bit of a shot. But we've got some of our lights that are up all day, but let's go ahead inside and take a look. Say hi, Charlie. No, you can't go out there, it's raining. No, you're gonna get wet. Come on, in the house. He's silly. You see him blinking? He doesn't like the rain. All right, let's close the door. So, yeah, we don't like that. Charlie doesn't like the rain. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. So as soon as you walk in the front door, here is the entry. So it's a pretty big entry. If you guys remember my old house, I didn't even have an entry. So this is a lot bigger than what we had before. When we come in the house, there's lots of room now. Stop trying to get out. I have a big closet right here, which I'll show you. And to my right is our stairway to go up to all the bedrooms. And then to the left is our living room. So right here, I actually have a closet. And if you guys remember in my old house, I didn't. Charlie, go lay down. He's excited every time I start talking. Yeah, I didn't have a closet. So all we had was like, actually, I'll show you right now. So we had the matching thing for this. So I brought this with us from the old house, but we had something hanging up on the wall that we could hang all of our coats on, and it had like little cubbies in it. If I can pull up an old video, I'll show you if you guys don't remember. It's been a few months since I vlogged. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited with this huge entry. I kept it really super simple just because I love the look of the window. It's just pretty. And I had one of these, or I had this kind of weird frame with this metal hanging up in my hallway in my old house. And what's really cool is all of my decor pieces in my old house just fit better in this house. Like, I talk about manifesting all the time. I'm telling you, everything I bought from my old house I liked, but it didn't fit that house. It fits this house. It's pretty interesting. So I put this cute little mirror here. Hi, Jamie got this mirror actually. And it was really, again, awkward in our old house, but here it's literally perfect for our entry. If you see here, just keeps it super simple. I have some Christmas decor. Obviously I'll switch this out for Christmas stuff, but you guys will see that. I'll probably vlog when I do that. And we got this Billy Gate, which I can't do it with one hand, but it just closes, pulls shut, and it keeps the dogs from going up the stairs when we're not home, just because I don't trust them entirely yet. But we're not gonna go upstairs yet. We're gonna turn around and go right into the living room. So say hello to Miss Belle. She is home today, like I said. All right, I just had to show you. Hi, are you part of this tour or what? He's gonna be 2 soon, guys, and he's getting fixed. All right, so you come in to the left, and here's the living room, and my favorite part of this living room are these double French doors. I don't know if they're double French doors. Guys, I don't know anything about decor. I'm full of shit. I just really fucking love this house. Bleep, first bleep of the vlogs, be prepared. Yeah. So I love the trim, just everything. Like, my old house didn't have those finishings. It just didn't look nice like that. So I kind of appreciate this. This is fun. Like, if we're watching a movie or something in here, we can close these up. Hi. And it just keeps it kind of private. Plus, it's just, I don't know, it's just like an added feature that I think looks really nice. I just have that one closed down there. They just kind of lock right up there, but I don't know. I really like it. Say hello to the gnome. Yeah, so when we first moved in, which I will show you in a moment around the corner, there's another set of doors, and I thought, wow, this is perfect. I can keep the dogs off the furniture finally. We'll just close the 2 sets of doors, block off the stairs, and that'll be fine. But it was getting a little bit complicated trying to make sure there weren't cats trapped in here, trying to get them out, and some people would forget to close one door. So we still have reasons that I'm trying to keep Charlie off the couch so he doesn't ruin our good furniture, but we're getting there. We mainly keep these open now. We rarely close them, like I said, unless we're gonna watch a movie, or I suspect the winter, because I feel like this house is getting cold, is gonna get really cold, and when you close these and we turn on the little fireplace there, it kind of keeps it really cozy in here, so we may do that. But here is the couch that I do not want Charlie to destroy. It is the couch that was in my basement in my old house. Long story short, the furniture that was upstairs in my old house could not get out the front door. So we had got new doors in my old house, and it was just a tiny bit too small in the frame, and the couch wouldn't get out. But it was so destroyed by him anyway that it really didn't need to. This one's a nice one. It's a lazy boy. Yeah, and we still have the old coffee table that we had at that house. As you can see, all the corners are chewed up from pretty much all of the dogs did it when they were a puppy. I don't know, it's just a giant wood table, so of course they're interested. I did contemplate putting a rug there because I just like the look of a carpet, but you know, you got this guy and those guys over there, so they kind of take the fun out of decorating, but this room is highly functional for us. Charlie, go lay down. You're gonna hear me do that a lot. Sometimes I might not sound nice when I do it. It's too bad. But it's perfect. We put our TV there. Originally, when we bought this house, I wanted the sectional to go here, but it's so much smaller than I pictured. And I wanted the TV there, and I wanted like my Christmas tree and a buffet table and all that stuff there, but it's not really working out. But the windows are absolutely stunning in this house. I can't go on about them enough. It's just the view outside of our house is so nice. And they left these curtains, and I've shown them in my mukbang before, and you guys always say, oh my gosh, those curtains are beautiful. They are. They're like a light blue. Again, it's hard to tell today because of the lighting. When I'm vlogging and it's super sunny one day, then I'll show you guys. But yeah, this is just the same wall unit I had in my old house. She's pretty worn out, but it works, and there's really, my battery's gonna die. Really no reason to get rid of it. Yeah, we did grab this little one. I got this from Leon's, actually. This little tiny table, because we needed something that would fit. Charlie, go lay down now. That we needed something that would fit in a very narrow little space here because the couch didn't quite make it to the end. We just keep all of our charging cables and stuff there. Ideally, I would like something a little bit nicer, but whatever. I did have to get a couple lamps because there is no light in this living room. So we went ahead and grabbed this one. It's like a paper. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Found it at Walmart. Also just got like a straight up nickel brushed kind of lamp there. And my mom made this for me. She got these in at her work. She works at Kent and Dartmouth Crossing, and it's this really cool bowl that fits just perfectly in like this piece of driftwood, and she filled it with dirt and put a succulent in it and a couple other things. The other things have not survived, but man, Charlie, go lay down. Sorry, this succulent has thrived. And she's like, well, have you watered it? I said, no, actually I haven't put a drop of water in it, and we've been in this house for over 2 months. So I don't know why it's surviving, but it is. I All right, over here is one of my favorite rooms too, is the dining room, because hopefully someday we'll host some sort of meal and we can share it with people. But I just love this huge archway. I think originally didn't realize that archway was so big, and I thought we could put some sort of barn doors to close it off and keep this room, but it's huge. It's just way too big, so that's not gonna work. We have had a few meals in here as a family. Sometimes when I'm cooking something like potatoes and meat and we need to sit and use a knife, then we all sit at the table. But for the most part, we still kind of eat in the living room, although I shouldn't say that. We've eaten more at this table probably since we've moved in here than we did in my old house, so we're experimenting with different habits. This is just my table that I use for filming mukbangs, dollar store. And this is my mic and stuff that I use. These are the little bowl cozies that I use when the kids have soup and stuff and it's too hot. So I just keep them here because we use them every day. Again, my house isn't about decor and being pretty. It's about things that I like to look at for the most part. And functional for my family. So again, the windows, I just can't get enough. They have the matching curtains over here. So if you look outside, it's raining, but I love it. Like, our backyard is literally, love it, love it, love it, love it. And even with, like, that's my other neighbor, there's one back there, especially in the summer when all of the trees are full, you can't see anybody back there. I love it. I love to sit here and film my mukbang. You can see outside. Sometimes Jasmine will sit there with me. I love it. And again, my artwork and stuff that I had in the old house, this clock, perfect in here. That was in my living room in my old house. It looks perfect in here. I hung this cute little sign that says house rules, respect one another, all of those cute little mom things that we do. Now we're going into my kitchen. Let's go around the other way. So I'm going to show you. We come through the living room. So I like this because this is like my old house. It's a complete circle. You can walk all around. So we come back from the entry. I love this. I haven't had an issue with kids leaving their shoes out. Either shoes go in there if they're wet or they stay in there as backups. So it works out. Ignore this mess. This is to decorate. My mom got me all those cute little candles so we can stick them up in all of our windows in the house. It's going to be so freaking cute. I can't handle it, but I just got home yesterday, so they're sitting there. Some extra skates Jamie has to give away. This is when I do grocery pickup orders. I also use these and put these on the couch to keep the dogs from getting up on there when we're not home. First off, though, I will show you a powder room as soon as you walk in the house and come down the hall. Love this. Love this. Also, have you given yourself a high five today? I did. Yeah, so let's, okay. Just super simple, basic powder room. Again, my artwork, so love it. This was a painting that I had in my bathroom in there. So super simple, just nice granite countertops here. She's a little bougie for me, but she's nice. We do have to replace all of the sinks in the bathrooms though, because they all have a steady leak. If you're not super conscious about it, you constantly have to push it down and stuff. But this is mainly the kids from downstairs bathroom. They brush their teeth in here in the morning because we don't have a bathroom down there yet. So they come up, brush their teeth. If they have to pee in the middle of the night, this is mainly theirs, or anybody that visits. This is the, do you guys have a don't poop in your bathroom? This is the don't poop in your bathroom. If you have to and all other bathrooms are occupied, but you go use the main bathroom upstairs. Rules. Also, got this from Kira, 50 Shades of Mom. Love you, in our box swap last year. So it was one of those things that was just kind of sitting on a ledge in my kitchen. And again, it has literally the perfect place, and it makes me think of her every time I see it. So we always just hang our backup keys and stuff because I keep mine in my purse and Jamie keeps his on his person as well. So I actually have room now for a little coffee station as soon as you walk in. I'm going to show you guys a little bit and then I'll give you an overview. So we have my old coffee pot and everything is still sitting here. I just have it on these red placemats because it's easier to pull out when I need to do something. Again, it isn't super clean. I love the tile. I think it was a DIY thing, but they did a pretty nice job. We just keep everything, hot chocolates and French vanillas. I got these at Costco. Sugar and everything. I've been drinking peppermint tea every day. And there's a little drawer here, which is pretty much good for nothing. It's the height of a Keurig, so you could keep your cups in here. We just keep odds and ends. All my green tea is in here. It would be nice for Keurig, but you'll see where I keep my K-cups and I don't really need to do that. Underneath it is like a little bit of a, Charlie, go lay down, get. Yeah, he thinks I'm talking to him. That's the problem. Yeah, so under there's like a little bit of storage, so sometimes I keep a few extra things. I don't like that. I'd like to come up with something better or get rid of it entirely. I don't like having clutter and stuff on the floor, especially when you got these guys walking around all the time. So, and then up here we just have our cupboard. So this is where I've been keeping the coffee mugs and all of our glasses and travel things. I don't have a lot of glasses. That's just, I don't know, I guess we just don't drink a lot. But this is where I keep our K-cups. So it fits the box right up there. We're both 6 feet tall, so reaching it is not an issue. Yeah, super basic. You guys have seen cupboards. It's awesome. Cue the angels, cue the whatever you need to cue to see my magic pantry. I'm gonna flip you guys around. All right, so this is right next to my new little coffee area. This is the pantry that sold the house. If you're a woman or any partner in a relationship, whether it's the man who's looking for the garage or the kitchen, whatever, I'm not trying to gender stereotype here. I'm just give me a break. You know, if there's something specific that you're looking for, well, for me, it was the kitchen and I just wanted storage. Now, I will tell you that once we got into it, I realized that this kitchen has really horrible storage. But this pantry sold me. I just didn't realize how not deep it was. I should have looked closer.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Anyway, here we go. Do you see this? Okay, come closer. So I'm very happy with this. I am actually happy that it isn't that deep, because sometimes when the pantry's too deep, you really lose track of what you have, right? So I've got everything in here. Stay tuned. I'm excited to try and organize this with you guys, because I'm gonna have to find really specific pantry organizers that aren't too wide or too deep, because this is kind of old school and DIY, I think. But anyway, this is kind of where I've been keeping all of my cans, everything. I have kind of a bread shelf. I kind of keep everything in there. Not kind of, you do. Why am I talking like that? Okay. Why do we have so many tortillas? I can't even eat them. They make me sick. Anyway, I guarantee that all of that is bad. Let's just move on. And then I just have this kind of random shelf down here, which I think I'm gonna rearrange better and put more stuff like flour that's high that can sit down there. But it's pretty functional for right now. My phone just died and I'm picking up an hour later. You guys don't know that, but hi. All right, so over here is kind of like the other side of the pantry. I'll open up both cupboards, or it's a mess. I don't know what to tell you. Some things haven't changed. What do you see? There's a lot of ramen. A lot of ramen. Yeah, it's a mess, but I'm happy with what it is. This isn't showing you how I organize my pantry. This is just showing you my kitchen pantry. But I mean, look at it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nice shelves. I've got some dollar store baskets in there right now to help me keep stuff organized. I can keep like higher cereal stuff down there. The problem I'm still having is people in my house don't want to move things to see what there is to eat. I don't need groceries. Does it look like I'm going to get groceries? Because nobody's going to eat this. I need to figure out a better system to organize my food so people actually eat it accordingly. We are trying to streamline some of the foods that we eat, believe it or not. Even though you're seeing this, there's a lot of chips. We are a chip house. Some of that's just never gonna change, you guys. Way up top, there's some higher cupboards I just use to keep odds and ends. I've got my bowls. I've got some baking stuff in there, but quite honestly, I don't know that that's gonna stay. I haven't decided yet. When my mom and I were unpacking, my mom was a saint and helped me pretty much be able to be set up by the end of the weekend of moving in. You see, like I just have some other odds and ends like that I just didn't know what to do with. I gotta take this out. I gotta do a hot cocoa chat with you guys, and this is delicious hot chocolate. They sponsored me or sent me this free to do a review. That's what it was, like a year and a bit ago. And I told you guys it was amazing and I wasn't lying. It is ridiculously expensive though. So there's that. But yeah, so I just keep odds and ends up there. But my mom was a saint and helped me unpack my entire kitchen so that we could live and function. And we just kind of shoved things to the best of our ability. Yeah, so the appliances that came with the house were just white. They are a little bit older. You can just tell just by the discoloration in certain parts, like it's kind of yellower there, so you can tell. But quite frankly, I have no complaints about this fridge. I'm perfectly content with it. If anything, you guys remember I used to say we have an insane amount of condiments. I actually have room for them now, so it's fantastic. This stove probably could be replaced, but again, until it tells me that it needs to be replaced, replaced, we're not doing it. We rushed in our old home and replaced a lot of our, actually all of our appliances, just because we wanted new ones and we wanted stainless steel, and we replaced them all. And most of my kitchen ones didn't work as well as the older ones did. They just kept breaking, things kept going wrong. So we are gonna stick with the appliances until they absolutely can't endure anymore. So let me flip you guys back around. But the countertops, the cupboards, a lot of the look of this kitchen is what really sold me. They have beautiful granite. It's really easy to keep these clean and keep looking clean. They have the nice tile backsplash. My foodie fits in here amazingly. The lid, all I do is slide it in and out. It's super easy. It does have like a rubber on the bottom, so I just pick it up on the corner and pull it out. But you guys could easily stick like a cutting board or something on there to slide it in and out, whatever's easiest. This that I got to hold all of my utensils is actually a porcelain or like a clay pot from the gardening section at the Dollarama. So just a quick little tip, because some of the ones that you could buy were not big enough, and I cook a lot and often, so I have a lot of utensils that I want at my fingertips, so I wanted a bigger pot, so that's what I use. So I keep my oils and all of that there. And I'll just step back and give you a quick overview. Like I said, this is real life. Yeah, so I just keep my toaster on here. Before, my toaster was in the corner, but again, I like that I can pull it out like that. My knives, lots of cupboard space. I'm super, super happy with that. I'm not upset with any of the finishes. Like, we're not in a rush to finish anything. Everything is a little bit dated, but really nice. So I'm gonna step back so I can show you guys a better overview really quickly here. So, oh, I wanna show you really quick though. I did mention to you that there was another door. So I'm in my dining room right now, which we just kind of looked at quickly. It wasn't until day 2 of being here that my mom was sitting on the couch and I was sitting over on the dining room chair and sitting there. I said, oh my God, what is that? And I saw this. She said, what? I came and I was like, oh, there's a door. We both just had like this massive moment of like, oh my God, there's a door. You can keep the dogs out of the living room. And it's what we were doing for the first couple weeks, but it just doesn't work that long term. And it's not going to work because we are getting a heat pump installed right there, and we're gonna need to circulate the heat and all of that better. But anyway, yeah, pocket French door. How exciting was that? Insanely exciting. Okay, back to the kitchen. This is gonna be a long video. Welcome to Randomness. Yeah, love, oh, you guys are seeing you're seeing the surprise. But this window, you guys, is incredible. It opens outwards, so it opens up and down like that. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Again, the kitchen is deceiving because when we looked at it, we thought it's beautiful. Definitely more space than my old kitchen, but not as much as I thought there was. This is handy. I love this island. There is storage in it, but it's very wonky storage. Like, this is a wasted cupboard in my opinion. It has these drawers, which are extremely narrow, so they don't function that well in my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's just not the way I would want to use my kitchen. So I don't know what's going to happen eventually, but this is nice. It's granite. All I do is slide this to the side when I really want to utilize more space to be able to cook. But again, no complaints. The dishwasher, great, no complaints. I keep a few extra things up here. Jamie's asthma inhalers. I do have this, oh, what's going on here? Starting to break a little bit. So I have a microwave cart here. I don't want to keep it there forever. I'm getting 2 little saddle stools to go there, just because sometimes I like to sit while I'm cooking or prepping vegetables. But right now it's holding our ice maker. We are composting now and everything, so it's holding a few random odds and ends, but it's so junky looking. I just don't like it. So ultimately, I am getting some sort of cabinet that can go in the dining room that will store a lot of this behind a closed door, so I don't have to look at it, like my crock pot or my mandolin down there. Like, I just don't have room for it, and I got rid of so much stuff, you guys, when I was packing and unpacking for this kitchen, just knowing that I was gonna have to. And even when we got here, I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. But take a look. This is my kitchen. I mean, come on. You guys saw what I came from. This is just like, I'm still giddy. Do you hear me? I'm still giggling because I'm still really freaking happy about it. Perfect place for the garbage can. We have the dog food and everything in the corner, which stays completely out of our way. Even if Charlie drools and makes a mess, it's not all over the house. We do have their absorbent mats that we put underneath, and we wash them once every week or two, which keeps it from being a complete disaster. So that's amazing. I'll show you guys outside. We're not going to be able to look too much. Maybe in the summer you'll have to stay subscribed. Yes, this house came with a pool. Super incredibly fortunate. I'm very, very aware of that. We utilized the pool a little bit when we moved here, when we first got here, because we did move in on September 10th. But you can see, I'll open this just really quick here. Just the view alone. I don't have anything covering, and it is raining today, but you see that. We probably won't get outside today, but my yard is pretty spacious. A lot of privacy. The dogs have an electric fence which goes right into the wood line there and into the tree line. We have deer that walk by here all the time. The dogs just kind of look at them. It is a chlorine pool. We are learning how to treat it and deal with a pool. We are very aware that pools are lots of work. People seem to like to tell us that all the time. I'm like, we are adults. We are very much aware that a pool takes a lot of work. Jamie's trade in the military was a water treatment specialist, so we got this. Right, Bob? You're very excited. You're very excited. You're not allowed in the pool. She's going to try to, though. You know she's going to try to get into the pool. All right, let's keep moving along. Over here is kind of a bonus room. So right here is the pool, the kitchen, and then there was this weird room. They used it as another living room. Right now seems to be overflow for all of the things that I don't know what to do with right now. That is one of the racks that I need to find the cupboard to put more storage in. So that is the intention in the dining room, is to probably get 2 cabinets with doors on either side of the window that I can store stuff in. Because eventually we have bought a couch. We recycle out here. We didn't do that in the old place. We did, but we would bring our recycling somewhere. Here they have a recycling program, so that's what that's going on right now. That'll probably get moved to the garage once I tell you what's gonna go in here. So we did buy a couch, a huge U-sectional with a pull-out bed thing to, what am I trying to say? From the brick, but it will not be in until the end of January. If you or anybody else you know has been ordering furniture or car parts or anything, I have been waiting for something for my vehicle, for my SUV, since March. Yeah, so they said it could be here before Christmas, but they don't want to tell me before January because they just don't want to get my hopes up. So in my head, this ain't gonna be here until the new year, at least until January. And I'm guessing it could even be longer, and I'm mentally preparing myself for that, but it's gonna become a second living room, entertainment room. As you saw, my main room is mainly where Jamie and I hang out. This is gonna be great for the kids if they have a PlayStation, they have a Switch. We're gonna have that all hooked up for them because we already have our TV that was in the basement in the other house. So we didn't have to go out and buy anything new, but we did need to get a new couch. So yeah, we have the TV and everything will be set up in here. It's a very bright, spacious room. I don't know if it was an add-on, if the people put it on after. This house was built in 1989, so I don't know if they added it after the fact, because right behind here is my garage. So I don't know if they added this. It could be used as anything. What I really love is it's very bright. It has a bright window looking right out onto the pool, so it literally, I can open the window, I can see everything going on out there, chill out in here, because right there is going to be a heat pump unit as well. So we're putting one in the living room, one there. They're being installed on the 6th of December. Cannot wait for that. I'll show you guys my garage super quick. My phone doesn't die again. So again, somebody commented in my mukbang, wow, how fortunate to have access to your garage directly from your house. Extremely fortunate and very, very happy. So we'll go in. You guys want to come? Let's go show them. One, very happy because we do use our garage a lot. We do our medicine. You guys know I use cannabis for medicine. I come out, I need access to that machine often, so does Jamie. So his bike is stored in here. Everything is in here super cozy. He insulated it with our old neighbor. We have a little heater installed here. We don't turn it on because we don't feel overly the need to do it right now. It is chilly in here. It feels like a cold room, but it's functional. That's all we needed. What I really love specifically though is I can let the dogs out right there and then they run right back in the house. you know, and if it's really gross and snowy, especially with this guy, he gets, come on, let's go back in the house. You don't need to go out right now. Come on. Come on. He gets really slippery when his paws get wet and he falls all over the place and he hates it and he gets scared. So now he can dry his feet off on the cement and be good to go. So I'm going to show you guys downstairs really quickly. As soon as you come in from the basement or from the garage, right here is our basement door. We did insert a cat door down there because we didn't want to leave the door open. Obviously it would collide with the basement door. So I'm going to flip you guys around and take you down to the basement stairs. That one will be pretty quick. You want to go show? Come on, MJ. No, Charlie. Charlie. While we're down here, we're probably going to do some laundry. Just going to tell you. And why is that light off burnt? Is this light burnt out? Okay, that should be a light. This should be lit. It usually lights the basement and here. All right, sorry, Jamie called. So I came down the stairs. There was a bunch of blankets. I had to throw them in. When you come down, this guy's always staring at the top. He doesn't come down the stairs. He probably would. Actually, he has because it's carpeted, so he's not nearly as afraid. Oh my God, graceful as always. Come here, come on, get down here. Get down here. All right, get down here with your mom and show everybody the basement. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, anyway, come down. This is the basement. Now, when we first came to look at this house, this was like a sofa here. They had some workout stuff there and that was it. You guys know I have 3 stepchildren and my daughter, complicated schedules. Essentially, Sebastian is sleeping here. This is his area. Ignore that his clothes weren't dry. I had to hang them on his privacy screen. That's what I was gonna say. I bought him this on Amazon to give him a little bit of privacy because essentially, as soon as you walk downstairs, it is his sleeping area. He has his dresser here, but you go in there, here's where my washing and stuff is, which means I'm down here harassing him every other day or every day doing laundry, which I feel bad about, but that's the reality of where we live right now. So there's so much wasted space in this basement. That's all I can say is we have so many ideas. Essentially, we kind of want to just leave what's here as is and create more storage down here. So you come in, here's your washer dryer, your sink. It's plumbed in down there for a toilet and everything. And then they have these built-ins, which we have all of our totes and extra stuff just kind of stashed in there right now. We want to move what's here, the concepts, and flip this around. There's like this whole other room back here. You see that? Ignore it. Again, it's just storage. It's my tree. We always keep our tree together. We just carry it up and down the stairs. Got mattress and stuff down there, extra stuff. It's where the cat litter and the cat food is down here. We do have an extra fridge down here. So I do keep a few things like in the freezer because we don't have a deep freeze anymore. I feel like I'm talking really fast, but I feel like I have a lot to show you guys. Yeah, so you can see it's not finished. It's a mess down here. But what we want to do is create the built-ins over here, create better storage, like epic mega storage over there. Even if I wanted to do kitchen stuff down there, so transfer all this and then gut all of this and create a bathroom. So we want a tub, shower, sink and a toilet down here, a nice, well taken care of laundry room with cupboards, all of that, and a storage area. So it would be, you know, laundry, bathroom and tub area here with a door, because I'll close that because it's really loud in there with the laundry going. So essentially you get it. We have an unfinished basement that we're trying to figure out, but there is a bedroom. So this is where Kylie's bedroom is. MJ, you trying to give me a heart attack? What are you doing in there? So see, this is his little, I'll show you just so you can see. So don't feel bad for him. He's very well off kid. But yeah, he's got his own little setup in here. He's got his TV and his gaming station. And I am going to be ordering him another privacy screen on Amazon for Christmas he doesn't know about yet, that I can kind of put off this way and he can really create more privacy. So if I come down the stairs, I can't see him, essentially. Over here, so is Kylie's room. It's very dark down here. I'm just going to show you really quickly. So it was listed as a 3+1, so I don't even know if this is legally a bedroom, with the windows. It is freezing in here, so it's very small, but it's very functional. And what I expect is when Kylie moves out, I expect that Belle's gonna wanna move her bedroom down here. Come on. And by then we will probably, MJ, get out, out. We will probably have the bathroom set up in there. So that'll be good. I don't know ultimately what the kids are planning. Like, I know what they want to do and they talk about going to university and stuff, but you never know what's gonna happen. So we're prepared for whatever happens. Everybody lives here for the next 15 years, whatever. As long as we have the room. And essentially though, the main priority for us is to get a bathroom downstairs. We really want a bathroom downstairs. It's just inconvenient. Jamie sleeps on the couch. You guys remember that. Watch out, Bub. See, I told you, he's always there while we're down there. Come on. Jamie sleeps on the couch, so every time the kids have to come up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night, they wake him up. It's an inconvenient household we live in sometimes. But anyway, that's the main level and the basement. We're gonna run upstairs. It's just bedrooms, but I will show you really quickly. So here we go. It did come with the carpet, and you can tell there are some darker spots. The camera's picking it up more than it does in person. It's just wear and tear, but honestly, considering the age of the house, I think the carpet looks pretty good. We've got laundry to do apparently, whatever. I'm doing blankets today. Also, I have an IKEA shelf I have to put together for Belle. My mom got me the cutest little night light, so went ahead and did that, plugged it in. So as soon as you come up the stairs, the first thing you have is a bathroom. I love it because it has a skylight. Oh, you hear that? It's so nice, especially if you're laying in here to have a bath. So this bathroom is going to get gutted. The tile is extremely dated. You can just tell by looking at everything in here, like it's lilac paint, which frankly doesn't offend me. I'm not upset by it, but even the tile you can tell is a bit older. The tub is like that beige kind of weird color, and you can't fill it up past half because there is some leak spots in our entry, because right below me is the entry and it was leaking. So we need to gut this sooner than later, in the next few months, probably in the spring. It'll be a spring project, and we need to replace the tub in here. I think we're going to do a complete tub surround. And we did get this, so what do you think of that? It's from Costco. Everything else was great, like the toilet's in great shape, the sink looks nice. However, it leaks too. It drives me nuts, so you got to be very conscious of it. But otherwise, a perfectly attractive bathroom. I have no issues with it. I just want it to work and not leak. I want the kids to be able to use the sink and I not have to say, are you sure that you turned it off, you know? So that's it. That's a bathroom. It's a bathroom. Super nice, super basic. Come down the hallway. The linen closet is so small. There's not a lot of storage in this house, I'm not gonna lie, other than that unfinished basement. So all our towel, wow, look at me and my putting away skills. We'll go straight down the hall. I'll show you Jacoby's room really quickly. So his is at the end of the hall. His and Belle's rooms are about the same size but different shapes. His is more of a square, hers is more of a rectangle. You'll see in a minute. MJ's coming to give the cat shit. MJ, no. Did you just come in here to wake those kitties up? They're not very nice. Oh, bad girl. Bad. Anyway, this is Jacoby's room. Actually, the color worked out really well. It's like a bright mint green kind of thing. But he's got lots of room. There's so much room in these bedrooms. It's crazy. Belle's room is in here. She is napping, so I'm not going to bring you in. But essentially, if you guys remember, her old lady had no room in her bedroom. Like her bedroom, you couldn't move around in there. Totally different scenario in there. She's super, super happy. Now, speaking of being able to move around in your bedrooms, this room is crazy. This room is insane. I don't even feel like it should be my bedroom. I feel like it's a big waste of space. However, it's not. It's mine. The bed. When we looked at this room, I'm like, so what our realtor said is she thinks it used to be 2 bedrooms and they split it into 1. So as soon as you come in the door here into my bedroom, we have 2 double closets and they go right straight through. So they're pretty big. I have no clothes. Do you see this? I said to Jamie, I'm like, have you ever been with a woman who has such a small wardrobe? He's like, no. And then we're gonna look at his. big difference. I would like to someday get some sort of cool closet organizing system, but for what? I don't own any clothes. So whatever. So these are amazing. And between there and there, I could fit a queen size bed on there between my bed and the closets. Like, it's massive space in here. So usually what happens is this is where I'll do yoga or any type of stretching or anything, because I can put it up on my TV there and I can watch. So I have tons of room to do any type of exercise that I want to do here. At some point I keep saying I want to put a bench here, but I kind of like the room. I like that I can walk this way and never run into anything or stub my toe on something. So it's very, 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 very spacious. We have a queen bed. We don't have a king. I think we are upgrading to a king since we definitely have the room for it now. So we ended up just bringing, this is the night table that we had in the old house. We brought up the old lamps we had in our old house for side light or side table lamps. And that is an old side table we had in the living room. So again, I'm not that fussy or particular about what this room looks like, if I'm honest with you. I want it to be clean and pleasing to the eye to an extent that it doesn't offend me. But it doesn't need to be like, you know, everything that everybody else has. I've got my dresser, which is basically just loaded with tons of cannabis and makeup. Yeah, cannabis, medicine, and makeup, which I don't wear. We stole this tall boy from my oldest stepdaughter because we just needed another vessel to put our clothes in. We just have our TV up there. I think another big thing that I love about this room is I really have a spot to showcase my mirror. This is $99 from Walmart. It's one of their like giant, well, you know, mirrors. I have a thing up here when I used to do TikToks and stuff. I haven't been doing those much anymore. I may again, who knows. But yeah, that's it. I love this mirror. I just have a blanket hanging up on it there. The windows, all of the window coverings were with the house, obviously. It's so bright and so spacious. I can't wait to put those candles in the window for Halloween or for Christmas. I think it's gonna be awesome. You guys are seeing a little sneak of some Christmas shopping I did. But yeah, essentially guys, this is my bedroom. I'm pretty freaking happy with everything, although I didn't show you the most important part. Hang on. It has an ensuite. Now, that was not a prerequisite for us. We didn't care that there was an ensuite. When you have that many people that live in your house, having an ensuite can't be a prerequisite, but it was a very nice bonus. So it has a walk-in shower, which is not my thing. I like the baths. Jamie likes baths too, but for some reason he's in love with this. And you could tell it was brand new. Like, they just did this. The tile work is beautiful in there. It has a light in there. Like, this shower is pristine. It's his baby. He loves it. I've had 2 showers in this since we moved in. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna open this. Nice bright window. But yeah, I've had 2 showers. I like the bath, which is why for me it's a priority to fix that bathroom. It has a really cool cupboard right here. So I have one and he has one. We kind of keep it, you know, this came with it. They must have left it here. It did go between the toilet and stuff, but Jamie didn't like it there because the toilet paper thing was there. So we just stuck it there. I've got like Q-tips in there, a couple razors and medicine and stuff, but essentially we kept this super, sorry, I have the hiccups and I haven't even eaten. But yeah, really nice sink. This bathroom needs 0 work because I think they did this probably to help them sell the house. I don't know, like everything, the paint in the entire house seems to have been redone. Everything was so fresh and nice. And yeah, I'm just excited to be able to get up and pee in the middle of the night and do it in my own bedroom. Although I'm gonna tell you, I'm still lazy and I still don't get up to pee. What does that mean? But here it is. My very first ever ensuite as an adult in my very first ever home. Ah, life is bliss. Where's the, okay, goodbye. All right guys, there it is. That is my house tour. If you guys follow me over at Nosh with Ness, that is where you get way more life updates. If you have been thinking I was MIA for the last 6 months or so, I haven't been. I've just been over there. So I'm planning to show up here a little bit more often. I've been sending out some teasers about possibly doing Vlogmas and splitting it between my 2 channels. So comment down below if that's something that you think you might be interested in. And yeah, I'm super excited I'm very happy to share my home with you guys. I'm gonna be doing way more decorating and getting ready for Christmas and a wrap-in chat. So all of that is coming. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you subscribe because I don't know when it's coming. So you'll be notified whenever it does. All right, you guys wanna say hi to Jasmine? Say hi, Mom. And apparently they thought that that meant them as well. All right, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic Monday. I am gonna shut this down, go edit, post it, and then go bring Jamie some lunch. He's on his first day of a new course, so I'll fill you guys in on the next video what he's up to lately. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.